I'm gonna have to go ahead and sort of disagree with you there.
G'day, mate. You have the manners of a goat. And you smell like a donkey.
Yeah, wait a minute now. I got something to say, too.
You're short on ears and long on mouth.
Yeah, well, that's just like your opinion, man.
What was the question again, sir?
Not these guys.
The numbers all go to 11.
What we've got here is failure to mutate.
That doesn't make sense. Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
Fucking aliens, eh?
Fucking aliens, dude,
Here we are
man.
again, dude.
Here we are again, bro. Little greys, man. Little greys, little greens.
So fucking this was all sparked from you give me that Channel 7.
Yeah, I only just watched it last night.
Yeah, same, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what was funny, man? When it started, you know how like I do this all the time. When you're watching something or something starts, for some reason you go off in your own thoughts.
Yes. Yeah.
So I was off in my own thoughts. I was
Yeah,
like,
the second you hit play, you pull your phone out. Yeah.
start looking up.
Oh, I
shit.
didn't catch what he said. That was weird. Fucking so weird.
So I was fucking lost in my own thoughts, but they were sort of relative because what I was thinking is like,
I didn't think the doco was that good.
it was. How good's a Channel 7 doco?
Yeah, because I was like, did he watch this during the week? I was like, he should have told me that it sucked. I was like, but you obviously watched it just last night, like
Yeah.
me too. Because I was
Yeah.
like,
So
I wish I watched something
I
different.
I finished at about 1 this morning.
yeah.
So that's
Yeah,
why I was
really-
like, can I message him?
Yeah,
Or?
I haven't really got time to
You think
watch
of
another one.
something? Nah. But I was like,
That'll
this
do,
will
man.
lead into other shit.
Yeah.
But the thing I was thinking is when it was playing, it was like, oh, fucking Channel 7. So this is Channel 7. Then I'm
Apparently, it wasn't on telly.
like, okay. Oh, it must be on their app then.
Just on whatever that spotlight thing is. I have no idea what that is.
Because I think that's their Channel 7 app.
Okay, makes sense. Just this dude at work was like, yo, there was this thing on the Channel 7 fucking spotlight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
They said it took 2 years to make, which was baffling.
And
think that's what they said.
And all of it's regurgitated.
Yeah.
I didn't really hear any news.
No, that's what I thought. I thought that
It's all
heavily.
shit you've heard before.
Even when they were meeting witnesses and shit.
But the one thing that I was off in my thoughts, right?
Okay, yeah.
Which funny,
These are way more interesting.
which was
No, legitimately.
well, it comes back to I was like Channel 7 alien thing. I'm like, and then in my head I'm like, fuck, man, isn't it funny how like, 10 years ago, if that, it was still like the biggest tinfoil hat fucking thing you could talk about, right? And I'm like, now it's on Channel 7. This is fucking, isn't that funny? And then the very first thing of the dude talking, the host, who narrates and hosts the whole thing, says exactly that. Because that's what snapped me out of my thoughts.
Yeah, oh, shit.
I'm like, come back to, oh man, he's saying exactly what I was
This
just
guy
fucking
knows what
thinking.
he's talking about,
I
man.
was like, that's crazy, man. That's funny that they're even saying that.
Yeah.
And he's saying like, how it was totally tinfoil hat. And that's exactly the phrase I had in my head.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like,
well,
this was the most tinfoil hat
Well,
shit.
it was, like, majorly.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it was like taboo.
Yeah.
You were fucking
You're a
nuts.
kook.
For even...
An absolute kook. Do you think aliens exist? And it was always related to the moon landing, or like, how they reckon all the alien sightings showed up after nuclear, like fucking weapons existed. And they're like, they're here to stop nuclear war, dude.
But then I've heard of cases like back in the cowboy days. You ever heard them ones? Like
No, I know there's a movie called Cowboys vs. Aliens.
Oh, that's terrible. Have you seen it?
I watched half of it and couldn't watch the rest. Because it sucked.
Horrible, man.
I was like, I think someone stole this idea from fucking Ben 10 or something.
They could have the thing on his wrist.
Yeah.
Man, it's fucking retarded.
It was just a lame movie.
It was so poorly.
I didn't watch the whole thing.
But there is a
Cool premise though. I will say cool premise.
Bro,
Cowboys and aliens together.
I thought, man, that could
Cool
be
premise.
because I've been on the dick of that for a long time. Like, there is some cool accounts of like
because I didn't know about that.
Some famous old gunslingers like seeing some shit and that
Yeah,
like
that's
way
alien,
back when, man,
fighting predators
before
and shit.
nuclear shit,
Yeah.
I'm like, man, that's
fucking
cool.
little musket type pistols or whatever the fuck they were using.
Hey,
What were they
Predator,
using,
man.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying, son. Fucking do you have any sort of stories? Was there like accounts? What do they account them on paper? What are they just telling people?
Like I don't know, like history books, I guess.
Yeah.
That are documenting fucking cowboy times, but weird shit in the cow. I don't know where I learned it, where I seen it, where I read it, where I heard it, but
I believe it though.
I think I believe.
I believe. I want to believe.
I think I was looking up like just ancient
shit.
Like, oh, not ancient. They're not cowboys. They're ancient.
I just looked up like ancient motherfuckers.
I was just looking at old school accounts of aliens and shit, you know, and UFO. Back in the day when I was into
oldest accounts of fucking aliens.
When I was with security team.
SEAL Team
Tyler.
Yeah. What is that? Was it Secure Team 6 or SEAL Team 6? I can't remember.
I know.
I haven't watched his thing for ages.
It's been a while, man.
Yeah.
I think the 6 is Patreon.
Oh, yeah,
and
that makes sense.
And I think this is just secure team.
Yeah.
And then 6 is the paid stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now that totally makes sense. It makes sense that that guy is demonetized. I don't know how much ad fucking revenue that guy's getting.
Nah,
he's saying some wild shit.
Tyler.
There's this other guy, this dude at my work turned me onto. I can't remember what his name is. I haven't watched any of his videos yet. It was can't remember his name, but this dude, I watched one of his videos just because he said this one thing that I'd never heard, and I was like, did not look it up at all, so I wonder how much credibility he has. But he was talking about how people do not dream about space. And he's like, man, he's like, if you, he's like,
so he's gone around and accounted for every single.
This is what he was saying. He was like, this is just a weird phenomenon. And I was like, okay. And I didn't look into it. I just fucking thought I'd bring it up.
Trust science, man.
I just trust his fucking science, dude. Come on, man. But he's like, I loved Star Trek, man. I've seen all the series, man, like the Generations or whatever, this one, that one, and that one, the one with Kirk and Spock or whatever. And then he's like, my whole life, he's like, I love that shit. He's like, I've never had a dream about being in space. He's like, I have vivid dreams every single night of my life. He's like, I've never dreamed about being in space. He's like, and everyone I've ever talked to, he's like, has never, ever had a dream about
that just confirms
being in space. That confirms it, dude. Hey, he knows a few people, dude.
I talked to 30 people in my very own circle.
Mate, my town's got 250 fucking people in it, mate. At the pub, talk to all of them.
Did you ask Buzz Aldrin, Elon Musk, any of these cunts, man?
But I was like, yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
No.
That
Have you ever dreamed about space? I don't have too many dreams. I'm just a voidless thing. I go into comas, dude.
I wish I did.
Something's taken over me. I don't know what's going on when I fall asleep.
I used to comatise. It depends. I'm either comatised or extremely vivid.
Or just fucking in a different dimension.
Dude, I have dreams where I have reoccurring dreams, dude, that I've had since childhood.
Yeah, that's wild, because I know people that shit happens.
I've talked to like psychologists and shit, a bit like, what is the fuck does this mean? Because it gets to the point where it's like a fucking DVD in my head, man.
Yeah.
Because this is how weird it gets. I'll have this. One of them, I'm only going to say about one of them. One of them is about jumping, right?
Okay.
And it's like, for some, and it's all situations. Sometimes it's for me to get out of situations. Sometimes it's just I'm just in the park jumping.
So it's always a slightly different like you're in a different environment. It's the same situation.
Yes, right. Yeah. And what happens is I jump, and each jump I get fucking higher and higher. And in the end, I'm in the clouds, bro. But each fall down, I can in my sleep, I can feel it in my guts. You know the falling feeling?
I feel like I can feel it right now.
That feeling, dude. Every time I come down, it's like, whoa.
Yeah, that's
and
terrifying.
my arms are like wobbling like this. Whoa.
What happens when you get to the bottom?
And then I go, whoa, and then I hit the ground and boing.
Oh, you just bounce straight back up.
And I get higher and higher every
that's
jump.
So scary. There's no stopping
It's fucking scary,
that
dude.
That would be freaky as shit.
But then sometimes...
Because that's one of my biggest, fears, or like one of the most adrenaline rush things for me is falling. Like that is just so fucking scary to me. Like you said, that gut feeling.
Yeah.
It's just it's the biggest adrenaline rush possible. Like there's just nothing goes beyond that.
Yeah, it's that
that's
natural.
So
man.
Scary, dude.
Yeah.
It's
because that should mean you're gonna die.
Yeah, it's just that's death.
You're dead. That's
the imminent
feeling before death.
Yeah. That's like your body's about to be like, okay, we'll just shut down.
But then other situations where I'll be getting chased or something, and then I'll just start jumping, and then
fuck yeah,
when
that's dope.
when I
see you later, sucker.
And then these ones, I sort of hang in the air a bit longer.
Hulk
so
style.
it's not like I can fly. I'll jump up.
You're hovering.
I'm hovering, but then I have to come back down and touch and get a bit higher again.
Have you ever seen the Ang Lee Hulk movie with Bruce with Bruce Banner, with David. Fuck me.
David Banner.
Eric Banner.
Banner.
Just a million different banners with Banner. Have you seen that one?
Yeah, man. And he was holding a banner.
Did you ever see that one? Yeah. And it opens with the banner.
Yes, man.
Yeah. Just there's one scene that stuck in my head. It's
it.
just the way he jumps from mountain to mountain. It's exactly like you're saying. He's in the air for fucking ages. Like, it's just that was the one scene that stuck in my head as a kid. I was like, whoa, that would be insane to be able to do. Imagine jumping cliff to cliff like that. It's just exactly how you explained. Immense jumps in the air for ages, touchdown, jump again.
DVD.
It's a good way to get away from someone.
man. So DVD in my head, right?
Yeah.
I'll have this dream. So I'm jumping in the air, fucking whatever, right? From whatever. Then I'll wake up, man. Oh, fucking hell, jumping, man.
Jumping in your bed.
Right? And I'll fucking, so it's 3 a.m. I'll wake up, man. I've been dreaming about this dream for at least an hour.
Yeah.
Fucking, I'm like, I just can't handle this dream, man.
Not going back to sleep.
Fucking, I'll go splash my face.
Yeah.
Like, fully try and wake up, fully get out of that train of thought.
Yeah.
Go have a cigarette, take the dog for a piss, whatever.
Just fucking start jumping.
Come back to bed, lay back down, go back to sleep. Not only will I dream about the same thing, it'll...
Where you left off?
Yes, man.
Fuck.
Is
like
that...
you hit pause.
It's like a hit pause, dude.
Yeah, that's insane.
It'll take off from where I woke up.
Yeah, that's nuts as fuck.
I don't
dude.
even know how that's fucking possible. That's so weird. I've talked to heaps of fucking psychologists and shit about it.
Well, dreams are one of those things that just, I guess, no one knows.
And I just
no one
get no
understands.
solid anything on it.
I guess that's because no one knows really what the fuck is going on when you're dreaming.
No.
Like, they're like, we literally don't fucking know, man.
Well, like, we don't even know what... We only know what 30% of the brain does.
Yeah? It's fucking, like...
We don't even know what the other 70% does. And we don't even know... It's like, we're so stupid. We say 80% of our DNA is junk DNA. You know?
Useless, mate.
Yeah, I don't...
Get rid of it.
Sure, that's not how it works, man.
I don't know, man.
I don't think I got anything useless in me. That doesn't need to be there.
Mate, like an 80% of you.
It's like they say... Yes, you know what I mean? It's like how they say these days, how like back in the day, they used... If you had an operation, they'd take your appendix. Even if you're having an operation... unrelated to your appendix. If they're in there, they take your appendix.
Yeah.
That used to be old practice, right?
Okay. Why is that?
Because they're for appendicitis, to prevent appendicitis.
Okay, because that's just an easily fucked up thing.
Okay, so like, oh, we're in here, we'll take it out just in case it does fuck up one day. Even though
I could use one of them.
Yeah, and now there's all these things coming out about appendix, how like it does this, and you should fucking.
Hey guys, maybe keep
works
it in there.
symbiotic shit with your other organs, you know.
Like I just realised it's all connected.
Yeah.
Hey, this is a part of the body.
Yeah, so no shit,
fuck?
dude. If you went in for a hernia or something, you had to have an operation like in the 90s, they would take your appendix, man.
Yeah, I'm getting my
Generally,
molars out.
90%
Take it.
Yeah.
Get the appendix.
So I had my appendix out when I was like 6 because I had a big operation.
What does an
on my
appendix
guts.
do?
Well, they used to say they didn't it was something to do with processing grass, or I don't know, man. I don't know. They didn't know.
Processing grass.
They didn't know. It was something obsolete now. For modern man, it's obsolete, apparently.
Okay.
Right? And I'm like, okay, right.
Seems weird.
Yeah, it's just a hazard.
Okay.
It was basically...
It's a hazard.
It was basically just something that can fuck up in you that serves no real purpose.
It's basically like a splinter. We need to get it out, mate.
It's like, I don't know if I was born... I don't think I'm born with splinters, man.
Nah, man.
I think if it's in there, it has a purpose, man.
I think if I get something in me, take it out.
But then, hey, devil's advocate. Wisdom teeth.
Yeah, okay, that's a good point.
What the fuck do they do? And why is it called a wisdom tooth when it's upside down?
Oh, you're not very smart.
Growing into your head.
Dumb fuck.
I think Arj Barker's going to bet on that.
yeah.
I'd totally bet him.
Fuck it, man. You heard it here first. Here first, man. Wisdom teeth are dumb.
So that's the only useless thing I can think of on our body. But
yeah, I've heard people say, and I have no idea how true it is, they're like, we don't need our pinky toes anymore or some shit.
I don't know how. I've heard.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I've heard that really fucks your balance up.
People say you lose an ear, your balance is fucked.
Yeah.
Surely your
like
pinky's
equilibrium.
Yeah. Surely your pinky's gonna fuck you up.
You would imagine so.
I stand on that thing.
Oh well, I've always had this thing. Just say you had some debt collect. Say you're a fucking idiot. You've racked up a lot of debt with people.
Let's just say I'm an idiot.
You're probably right. You're an idiot.
Let's just pretend for a second that I'm an idiot. It's not a hard game to play. Hey, everybody at home, join along.
This is hypothetical, man. All right. Okay, so you're a fucking moron, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Own
okay.
it. Own it.
Let me get into the space real quickly.
It.
Let me get into the space.
No, you've got it.
Yeah.
You've got it.
No, I'm there. I'm there.
There
Yeah, I'm here.
I can see it,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Been here all day.
So since '95. Fucking. So you got some motherfuckers knocking on your door.
Yeah.
And you owe some money. And
Hey,
they're like,
guys.
we're gonna take a finger.
Yeah.
You got 2 seconds to pick, or we take all your fingers. Pick a finger. I think your ring finger.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Oh, dude,
If
I've got 5 seconds, I don't got much time to think about it. I'd probably just through quick reaction, I'd be like pinky. Or
Okay.
something. But that's just through quick reaction. Explain to me why though I shouldn't be picking my pinky.
Well, this is just my personal
No, well, you've clearly thought about this. You've thought
Yeah,
about the debt collectors coming to your house to take your fucking pinkies. You know,
when you grab something.
Yeah.
When you grip something like that, I know you can't see me.
Yeah.
But
just he's gripping his cock right now. Just for everyone.
okay, and it's thick, man.
It's fucking
right. Look at that. I think right.
I'm looking.
I'm trying to lift it. Fine. That feels weird to me.
Okay.
That feels weird.
I think I'm different. I don't have
That
any
doesn't feel
control.
weird.
I don't accept that way. Except downwards, the way your fingers naturally bend. I can't lift that finger upwards
Okay.
independently
Yeah, well,
of
fuck
every
it
other
off then.
finger. Fuck it.
Gotta go.
Well, just fucking. Hey, mate, Exhibit A. Just fucking prove it.
Chicago.
You do not need that motherfucking finger. You know how some people can you move like your pinky by itself without moving your fucking the other finger?
Oh, not a little bit, but not really. This is cool.
I don't know what that has to do with anything, but it seems like I'm now with you that the ring finger's the one that's got to go. That's a useless fucking
Don't you
finger,
think?
man. What the fuck is that finger
Like when
doing?
you start grabbing and picking up shit,
Yeah.
and like and looking
Unless
at
you're
your hand
Spider-Man,
holding
you
it,
don't need that finger.
I don't think that's integral. As long as you got that pinky neck,
Yeah.
like next, because I think that one can go.
I think I agree.
I think also your middle finger also fits into that maybe.
And just because if your pinky's gone, you got this weird little...
You got that weird bit
and
there.
you got that space gap. Should have fallen out your hand all day.
Yes, that's
should have fallen out your hand all day.
'Cause-
I mean, I'm sure it should have fallen out that pinky, that ring finger
Yes.
gap you got there.
Yeah.
Shit might fall out. There's no more holding. There's no more drinking out your hands. You know what I'm saying?
No.
There's no more drinking out. You're drinking straight from the tap.
Yes,
If you
yeah,
ever-
there's no
if you don't
cup
got a-
in the water.
If you don't got a cup, your fucking face is under that tap.
Yes. Yeah.
Which is where mine is anyway,
Yeah,
usually.
yeah.
Fuck a cup, dog.
Pre-COVID.
Yeah. That's my house. It's my house. I drink what I want, how I want in my house.
53, 56.
That's how I do it. That's how I do it.
Yeah,
But
man.
no, I agree. Lose the ring.
You reckon?
I reckon
You're on
lose.
board with that?
Now that I've thought about it, like if the guy's knocking at my door, explain that to me. I'm like, dude, I agree.
Yeah.
Tony, take the ring finger.
Like the next thing out of your mouth has to be a finger, otherwise we're taking all fingers.
Yeah.
So you specify
Yeah.
with your retort.
Yes.
That's what you get, one retort,
Yeah.
one comeback, and that's got to be a finger.
Yeah.
Which, you know.
I feel well prepared for this situation now. And
Well, I'm just trying to be there for you.
thanks, dude, because we know that I am an idiot and this could happen. This could happen. So, ring finger. It is, dude. Ring finger it is.
Ring finger. Don't know what the fuck this got to do with aliens, but.
Hey, man, I
Hey.
think they piss out their fingers or something.
Yeah, hey, oi,
I
oi.
think. I don't even know, man. I don't know.
The one cool one in the in the 7 spotlight alien fucking saga was the school one. I've always thought that's a cool one.
The Melbourne one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which was like 1966.
So you said it.
Hey, you said it, man.
Hey, you are an idiot.
And that's
man.
exactly.
Give me a
Forgot
finger,
how
Tom.
annoying sound of your voice was.
Lay your fucking hand out.
Take it. Fucking hell.
I don't need it anyway. We just established that. Fucking idiot took the wrong finger.
Why would you even have it? Just like your appendix. We're taking his finger, take the appendix. Take them both. Don't need them, bro. Don't need them, man.
Yeah, that school one's a cool one.
Yeah, but that is pretty cool, especially how there's kids saying that, and a teacher. I
Yeah,
think there was a
man.
couple teachers
Yeah.
maybe that were saying they saw the thing.
So
And
I
like
have-
kids jumped like the school fence
Yeah,
to go over and
yeah.
like see this.
And they all drew the same thing.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think like there's no doubt. I'm not saying what it is. We'll get to that after.
They saw something.
But they definitely seen something.
Yeah.
They were all visually looking at something.
Yes, 100%.
And they were looking at the same thing.
Yeah, there's a documentary I've been trying to watch for a bit, which we will have to get, and we'll do another episode. This isn't the last time we're talking about aliens, I'm sure. But I think it's called like The Phenomenon. But it's inside of it touches on. Have you ever heard of like the Zimbabwe one, which is like a very similar incident where it's like I think it wasn't as big a numbers because you know how like 200 kids or some shit at the Melbourne one saw this thing.
Yeah.
In Zimbabwe, I think it was like 50 kids. But, oh no, it might have been 100, up to 100 kids or something like 50 to 100. We'll just chuck it in that fucking ballpark. And
1 million kids.
1 million kids. All the kids, every kid, all the kids saw it. Not one kid didn't see it. That these things, they all reckon they got like within like a meter of an actual fucking like creature, and that it like telepathically communicated to like, I think like 20 kids, and like every single kid, they had like an investigator there like an hour after it happened and interviewed all the kids separately, and then they interview all the kids like when they're adults, and they all still have the exact same story and say the exact same fucking thing. It's crazy. It seems like it's even more documented than the Melbourne one.
Okay.
Just because people were right there after it happened, like talking to the fucking kids. But I want to get a hold of that doco to watch it because I'm like, man, that seems like a pretty compelling sort of case, man. There's a couple out there that are compelling.
They are, but I'm like you with the pyramids.
Yep.
I put so much time into this, like in my life, where I've come.
It gets to the points where you're like, oh, there's no answers.
You just come straight back to the starting point.
Yeah, because
20 years later, I'm back to the starting point, and it's like
recalling
with
the same
nothing
information.
Definitive. Nothing.
It's all the same information, really. You know, eventually you're going through the same stuff.
Yeah.
The same. Yeah, they're just the same files.
Yeah. The only way I can explain it is how you said it about how that's how you were with the pyramid.
Yes.
You know, that's why you ended off stopping in the end.
Yeah, because that's pretty much where I am. The point where it gets me is with that sort of stuff. I don't lean towards aliens so much as like I think there's some real life X-Files shit going on, man. To where like you've seen it. At least some X-Files, yeah?
Yeah, I loved it.
Fuck yeah. You know how, like, a lot of that, it's like government doing shit? Like, even spacecrafts, when people are getting abducted, it's fucking...
I'm with you.
Like, they're abducted...
I'm more on that side these days.
They're abducted by, like, dudes in suits and shit,
man.
and, like, that, like... Maybe they have extreme spacecrafts, or let's not call them spacecraft, just crafts. They have flying things of metal,
unconventional shit we haven't seen
that can do some crazy shit, and they're just literally testing it out.
Some prototype shit.
Because like,
I'm with you.
There's certain stories that I'm like, people have saw something. There's like, you know, when 50 kids or whoever, 500, however many kids in Melbourne saw that fucking thing land, jumped a fence, went over to it. Teachers saw it. They saw something.
Yes.
I'm not saying they saw aliens, because that's not necessarily where I lean. I lean towards, I think they saw some X-Files shit.
I'm with you, dude.
They saw
That's where I'm at.
Some deep fucking cover.
Yes.
You know, some,
totally classified shit.
Some totally top secret.
Prototype, new technology.
Not many people know of this sort of stuff. Some Bob Lazar type shit.
And maybe, because I'll expand on that, because I'm with you. And maybe, like, you know how, like, you got these fighter jets chasing shit and that, and it always seems to be when they're doing like a mission, a practice mission, or a practice nuke thing. Maybe that's a live test. You know, like maybe it's set up.
I'm so with you.
You're supposed to be seeing it.
Yeah.
Because they want to see how our current shit can track it and just shit
how
like
does it compare to the
How
new
does it
thing?
compare? Just the analytics of it. You know what I mean? They're just pitting it. The old technology against the new shit.
Yeah. And it's just the dudes
and that's why it's
the dudes
popping
with
up.
the new shit aren't telling the dudes with the old
That's
shit.
right.
It's like, this is how we do the test, because
it needs to be
in a controlled,
Yes. They got to not know what it is.
Because what do you call it? You need like a constant, not variable. You need something that stays the same in an experiment every single time.
Yeah.
And them having no clue what the fuck it is
It's
stays
staying
the
the
same
same.
every single time. So it's like your base point of like,
Yes. Yes.
That makes sense. That makes sense. to
That's just where my head is at these days. But you know, you said X-Files.
me. Yeah.
You know the dude that I've seen him before. He was the one talking about he was in charge of the nukes.
Yes, dude. Yes.
How much is he straight off X-Files?
Oh, big time. He's like the man that smokes or whatever.
Oh
100%, dude. I'm with you on that.
100 fucking
Big
percent, dude. I'm like, this is this fucking smoking dude, man.
This is him.
He's
bro.
one of them.
100%, eh? Yeah.
Isn't it? Just the way he talked, the way he looked, and
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't trust you.
This guy just needs a cigarette.
I was like, I don't trust you.
Yeah. Is there an ashtray next to this guy?
Yeah, you're in on it.
You're in on it, dude. But the story that guy tells about the nukes being shut down, that's pretty wild.
That is wild.
Don't
But
know-
maybe, again, that's a live test.
Yes. Don't know how nukes work and how they get shut down.
No
or
idea.
Whatever.
Don't know how much, like you said, don't know how a car works.
No fucking idea.
So I'm not going to jump to nukes.
But it's pretty crazy to think that something rocked up at a nuclear site and everyone at the site was aware of it, pulled out guns and was like looking at this fucking thing. And then it proceeded to shut down each individual nuclear missile one by one. And then left, basically. They're like, what the fuck just happened? Like, all the sirens are going off because everything's malfunctioning. And it's like, something happened there. Like you said, is it an X-Files type
like
test?
a controlled.
They're like, we know we can shut down
Let's
this type
test
of
it.
shit
Let's
now.
test it
Yeah.
on these cunts, man.
Let's go test it, man.
And let's see if they can see it and shit.
Yeah.
Are they seeing it?
Let's see what they're saying.
We need to work on that.
Let's see what they think it is.
We need to work on that. What I don't understand with that is, because you're like, oh, well, what do you think? Oh, they just want us to stop with our nukes.
Yeah,
You know?
no, I
and it's
don't.
like, well, how come they're not flying around fucking nuclear power plants then?
Yeah.
Like, what? Why are they differentiating between the bombs? Like, why is it that one part of nuclear? Why aren't they hating on all of the nuclear? I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't get it. Don't understand.
But like, if
So, that's
that
not
was the
very well,
case, like,
It's a totally poorly formulated.
no, that was formulated to the poorest ability possible. I will agree. But that's what we do
Yeah, that's
here.
what we
So,
do.
in sense, that was perfect.
Yes.
It was,
Trademark.
trademark perfect, dude. representing the brand well. And I appreciate that, man. You being real. I like that. Dude. Bring the real shit to the fucking
Am I an
table.
idiot too, man?
Yeah, I think maybe.
Okay,
We'll see how
alright.
many.
Fucking take my
We'll see
ring
if you
finger,
lose
man.
your finger, man. We both fuck up next week with 4 fingers on a motherfucking
You're like,
hand.
fuck, I did my index
Damn
finger.
it.
What the
Yeah,
fuck,
yeah.
man?
Come without thumbs. I did the ring one, man. You were right. You were right.
You never put a ring on your thumb. That's what you meant, man. Fuck,
Oh,
bro.
fuck. But that's pretty crazy. Another one to me that is crazy is I just got the guy's name, Travis Walton. Do you know that name?
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah, that's him. That's the fella. Oh, Trav. Yes.
Trav.
Yes.
I'm still catching up with him in a minute.
This is one of like the most compelling cases of someone being abducted.
Is he the Aussie dude?
No.
No.
But is there an Aussie one?
Yeah, and he's dead now, and he was like a big fucking talk, and he reckons he was like they were making super soldiers.
Oh.
And he was like a super soldier, but he would like he did all these tests, and
Well, you dead, motherfucker.
yeah, and he would blow
Real
it away.
super.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Aussie dude, people out there would know. Some people would know the fuck I'm talking about. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Cool, man.
But that Travis Walton dude, you might have heard the story. I think they made a movie after it, but the movie's, just all Hollywood fucking. They're just like, let's make an alien
Is this
movie.
the pie in the sky one?
Is that what the movie's called? Or
I don't know yet.
I have no idea. I don't know what that
Okay, yeah,
sentence
maybe
meant.
I should listen to it.
That sentence didn't have much relevance to me
so-
yet until
yeah.
we'll find out. But it's a dude who was somewhere in America. There were a bunch of workers. There was like 6 or 7 people together,
Yeah, I think
including
it's
Travis. There were like 7 people because I think there were 6 witnesses. They were all leaving. I don't know if they were like miners or what they did. They did some sort of work where like, physical hard work, wearing hard hats, that type of shit out in the fucking forest type.
Weren't they
whatever
loggers?
Maybe that would make sense. No, I think that's exactly what they were. I think
Yeah.
they were clearing land. They were like contract loggers or some
Yeah.
shit. Dudes with hard hats, like I said. Isn't that not what I said just there?
Exactly what you said.
As poorly formulated as possible, dude.
Okay, no, that's right.
Like miners or some dudes with hats, man. Dudes like they had hard hats. But yes, anyway, like they finished working or whatever, and they were all like driving back to wherever the fuck they sleep and shit. And they seen it was like dark, and they all seen a light over like in between, like the trees over on like over in the distance or whatever. And they said, they were like, what the fuck is this light, basically? And some dude's like, I guess it's the moon. And the other guy's like, the moon's over here, so that's not the moon. What is this thing? And they explained that, well, Mr. Ballin on YouTube, shout out to that guy. If you want to know this story, someone explain it unpoorly formulated, go check out Mr. Ballin, because he just explains these sort of stories of people going missing.
Fuck him.
Really fucking well.
Nah, good on you, man.
No, but if you want it poorly formulated,
Yeah,
come
yeah.
here, dude. We'll poorly formulate that shit all fucking day.
right.
Right? And so this Travis dude's like, he's like, let's fucking go check out that light, man. We got to see what it is. And they're like, fuck, all right. So they drive around to it, and then they said there was just a huge fucking flying saucer 50 to 100 feet off the ground just hovering there. And they were all like, what the actual fuck is going on? And they said Travis got out and started walking to it because Travis is just like, what is going on here? This is crazy. He said it's got all these panels underneath, like all these lights, right? And they said it was just amazing how it was defying gravity. It was just hovering there. And they're all starting to yell at Travis. They're like, get back in the fucking car, man. We got to get out of here. Fuck this shit. And that Travis guy, he's like, all I remember thinking, he's like, I know I need to get back in the car. He's like, but this is I was so curious. He's like, I just want to see. So I want to look for another 5 seconds, you know? He's like, and then all of a sudden, everyone has the exact same recounts. They've done the polygraph tests over 16 times throughout the years, all separately. Everyone tells the exact same story, and it's never fucking changed. That Travis was suddenly struck with a beam of light, and that sent him 20 feet back into the forest, and they were all just like, what the shit, freaked out. And I don't even think they ran over to Travis. They were just like, what the shit?
Oh, good, mate.
Yeah, they were like, Travis is dead.
Yeah, fuck Travis.
Travis got shot with light from a fucking UFO. Travis is dead. We need to get in the car. And
Fuck
get the
you,
fuck
Travis.
out
I'm
of here.
taking your pie out of the work fridge.
Yeah, sorry, Trav. Your fucking hard hat's mine, buddy. More logging for us. So they took off or whatever. Then they said they got halfway down the road or whatever, and the guy driving's like, fuck, man. He's like, we got to go back for Travis, man. What have we done? We've just left Travis back there.
Cowards.
He's like, you guys can get the fuck out the car and stay here. He's like, but this car's going back, and I'm going to fucking check on Travis.
Oh, good on you.
And so they're all like, they're like, we just seen a UFO. We don't want to stand in the middle of the woods. I guess we're getting back in the car to go see fucking how Travis is doing. So they get back down there, and they said the UFO is gone, and Travis is fucking nowhere to be seen. And they're all freaking out, in tears. Grown men just absolutely distraught. What the fuck have we done? Because if we stayed here, who knows? We could have saved Travis. We have no idea what's just happened. A beam of light has just fucking hit Travis, and he's gone flying into the fucking woods, and now Travis is gone. And we got to go back.
I'm not sure there's anything you could have done anyway, man.
Yeah, but they're like, we got to go back and tell the
You
cops.
could have not left him.
And I'm pretty sure they might not believe us that Travis got fucking hit with a UFO.
Good chance, man.
So the story goes, they go back to town and they tell the cops eventually, and the cops are like, yeah, we don't believe you. We're pretty sure you guys fucking killed Travis. They're like, and just for weeks not weeks, I think 1 week he was missing. 5 days to a week, somewhere in that time frame.
I've got 3 days in my head for some reason.
3 days is covered in that, I think. So 3 days to a week, Travis is gone, right? Hey, Travis just not in town, dude. I'm just telling you, all right? Again, go check Mr. Ballin if you want the fucking proper story.
Travis, if you wanted a few days off, you
Come on,
man. You didn't have to go to this extreme.
You didn't have to run through the woods for fucking 3 to 7 days,
Come on, man. Just say.
Come on,
Look,
dog.
I've been on a bender. I didn't feel like it.
Look, the light hit me. I just fucking... Something happened, man. But they're questioning these dudes because they're like, we know you killed Travis, basically. They're like, where's the body? And then something happened. Travis wakes up in the middle of a road in the town, on the outskirts of the town or whatever. I'm not sure if he was naked or not. He didn't specify. Let's say he was naked. And he couldn't. He used a payphone, so I'm assuming maybe he had pockets that might have had a quarter in it, or he got quarters off someone. Somehow he used a payphone, and he called his brother, and his brother's freaking out, are you fucking dead? Where have you been? And he thought to Travis it'd only been 5 minutes or something like that. He passed out and then woken up on this road, and then his story, eventually he starts to get memories or whatever come back. But the story he tells is being inside of a spaceship or some sort of craft being worked on what at first he thought were just medical professionals. He's like, I remember people with masks. He's like, so I just thought, I remember having glimpses of thinking something happened to me. He's like, my mates had brought me to the hospital. He's like, and I'm currently in surgery or something like that. But then as he slowly starts to come to, he the figures like aren't human figures or some shit, and then he starts like freaking out. But the craziest bit of the story to me, because like anyone can make all that shit, anyone can make all this up. You know what I'm saying? But the weirdest part of the story is he says when he's on the craft, after these 3 little alien things had left the room, he's seen a human in a spacesuit standing like by the door, and then that person came and took him and led him into another room where there was another 2 or 3 people with spacesuits who eventually strapped him down, gassed him, and then that's when he woke up on the street. But to me, that's some legit X-Files shit.
Yeah.
That's like an episode of X-Files.
Yeah.
Either this dude loves X-Files or X-Files is fucking closer to the truth than we think maybe. Because like I just think it's way more possible that humans be picking up other humans.
So do I.
And fucking with them.
Do you know what
And because, like, even how many experiments have there been? You go back to, like, MK Ultra type stuff where they would just dose people with fucking acid. Like, intense levels of, like, acid or psychedelic substances or anything like that just to tell them weird shit and can, like, convince them certain fucking things. Or, like, the Harvard studies and, like, where the Unabomber and all that sort of shit come from. They can, like, brainwash people into thinking some crazy shit, man.
Yep.
Some crazy ass shit.
I've seen people driving around in a car with a mask on, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah.
They
Had
have
someone
been convinced of some crazy shit.
Yeah, dude. I had someone last week tell me that the Illuminati's watching them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Last week.
Fucking special person.
Dude. Yeah.
What makes them so special?
I'll tell you after.
Okay.
That's some crazy shit.
All right.
That's some crazy shit, bro.
All right. Yeah. Sick, man.
That's just someone we know. I don't want to talk about him. But
did he have all his fingers?
Dude.
He's missing his fucking
Fuck,
fingers
now that you say that, bro.
Yeah, I know the dude.
Yeah. Shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they after him big time. So, I mean, let's avoid him, you know?
Or let's give him
I don't want to
up.
be scooped up in that,
Or
man.
don't you want to give him up? We'll just be part of it.
Dude, that's not a bad idea.
Let's just join.
So, whoever's listening, and we know you are,
Yeah.
we got him.
Let's
We got him,
and
man.
whoever else you want.
Yeah.
Who else you want, man?
We got them all.
We got them
As long as it's not us.
or we can acquire them, man.
We got them, dog.
You know, you want a toe? We'll get you a toe.
Are they in Adelaide? Are the people you're looking for in Adelaide, South Australia? The locals? Do they go to my gym? We got them. We got them.
That is a movie. It's called Eye in the Sky.
All
Something
right.
like that. It is.
Yep.
It's definitely a movie. They definitely made a movie about
All right.
story you're telling because it's a pretty famous fucking.
But it's just, it's crazy that there's 6 people who all saw this guy get zapped by some light.
Yep.
And then they all left him.
Yep. Which makes it more believable to me.
Yeah, and they all told the truth.
Because that's what I think would happen. People would.
You'd freak out.
You'd leave your mate.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck how tough you think
Yeah,
you are.
you'd be like, dude, he left the car and wanted to go check.
look, it's on you. Look, it's on you, bro.
Look,
hey, look, man.
I had my seatbelt on and I was just in the back here.
I remember going fishing at Browns Beach. You ever been to Browns Beach?
I don't think so.
Insane rips.
Okay.
Man. Crazy, infamous.
Yeah.
You go in there, you're dead, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And it's got.
That's deadly to people who know how to swim.
Bro,
Like it's crazy to come to
a dolphin can't handle it.
fucking
So,
yeah,
you know what I mean? Don't get in there, bro. This has fucking waves
well put.
crashing onto the thing, and we were having a few beers fishing, and we looked at each other and said, "Look, it was almost like a unanimous decision.
Yeah.
If anyone goes in, no one go in after him, because that's just a death sentence.
Well, yeah.
So if someone,
We'll all die. We'll all jump in
there's
there.
no
We'll just-
point.
We'll just be a group of floating bodies.
There's no point.
Yeah.
So we're like,
Oh, I wonder what happened here.
and we're like, so we all agree, guys. If anyone goes in, like, I'll chuck a lure at you, and if you can get the lure, and I can wheel you back
Yeah,
in.
yeah. Bite it.
Let him run. He's fine.
Fuck. Yeah.
But so that's what that transfers
Yeah.
over to if you got a fucking thing there with light beaming out of it, and your mate wants to go see it.
It's on you now, bro.
I think it would be unanimous
Yeah.
that you would look at each other and say, "Hey, man,
Yeah. You're now making decisions for
that's
yourself.
look, he made that decision,
Yeah.
bro.
Because otherwise you're
Put it
now.
on yourself, man."
Yeah. Yeah. Good luck.
Yeah, man.
Let us know what happened. Because when it gets to that point, if you're in a group and there's like a dangerous situation, you're no longer making decisions for yourself. Your decision now affects everyone else.
Yes.
So you getting out the car and going to do that is as bad a decision for everyone else as everyone else leaving is a bad decision for you.
I agree.
You know, you're now making group decisions at this point. So if you want to leave and go do some dumb shit, you're now making decisions for your own. We don't have any responsibility for you.
No, it's on you, dude.
Same as in town if you want to go fight some people. That's now on you.
Yes, that's on you.
If someone wants to fight you, I'm with you, bro.
We used to have that golden rule, man.
You want to fight someone?
So sick of fighting.
You're now on your own.
And going with people that haven't grown up and would have to say, look, Jonesy. I'm going to call him out, Jonesy, because he would never listen. Look, Jonesy, you're the only person on MDMA that I know that wants to fight.
Okay, it's not how this works, dude.
It's not how MDMA works. See everyone hugging and fucking kissing, man? Right, that's strange. They don't even know each other, bro.
Yeah, they don't know each other.
Right.
Dude, they just finished fighting.
They just finished. They hated each other. Come, we had some MDMA.
Yeah.
Now look at them, right? They're in the toilet holding each other's dick, man. Okay, all right?
Who you looking to fight here,
Who
man?
you want to fight, man? He just kind of want to fight everyone.
Yeah.
And we're like, dude, all right. If someone comes and starts on you for no reason, I got you back 100%.
Yeah, that's how I feel. Yeah.
But if you go starting shit, you're on your own. Fucking, I remember like an hour, been there an hour. He's come tugging, oi, bro, let's go fucking this cunt here. It's gonna, what happened? I was like, I seen you over there talking shit. And then we were like, nah, bro.
It's yours, dog.
Push him over, do whatever the fuck you want, man.
He's right here, bro.
He's right here, bro.
He's right here.
I'll kick him in the head.
Yeah,
as
and
well.
he's saying some more dumb shit.
Yeah. He said, you whack, man.
He said, you whack, son. He said, you whack. He said, your shoes is long. Yeah, I agree. You are now, mate. You now.
You got out the car.
Oh, it's now on you.
You ran to the beam.
Yeah.
Fucking good luck, buddy.
Good luck, Trav.
Good luck with that, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, you're now abducted.
You want probe, man?
You want probe, dog?
Well,
that's what you got, son.
Sleep on that there. in the movie,
there's sheets on you. Have you seen the movie?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And it's like it's almost like 80s style.
Yeah, it's an older movie. I've seen clips from it.
It's not very good.
Yeah, that's the only reason I never watched it. So I watched the clips and I was like, yeah, it doesn't even.
And they've sort of Hollywooded it too.
Yeah, that's what I was. Yeah.
He sort of gets away.
Yeah.
He doesn't. Like, he sort of is more proactive in getting away.
And from his memory,
But he still does wake up thing, but he was proactive. It wasn't like some dudes in spaceships suits coming. And in the movie, on the ship, there's like multiple abductees on there.
Okay, yeah, Hollywood.
And there's multiple different types of aliens, like big hairy ones, scaly ones, and these are like also like almost like they've been
captured from other planets.
Yes, so it's like in the movie they give you sort of the premise that these things are going around the galaxy and collecting shit.
Yeah,
you know,
I do like that. But
someone's like, let's give some fucking
Someone's like telling.
Let's get some legitimacy.
There's
to
a guy
script.
in here like telling his heart fucking breaking story about how he's someone's like, and what if, dude? What if like there were other ones?
Barely an inconvenience.
Yeah, super easy. Barely an inconvenience. What if you went around the galaxy and had all the aliens,
bro,
and humans were like the last ones?
Oh, man. See, because the thing with me, dude, is like, I'm with you, man. Like, I'm on some X-File shit these days. I used to be hardcore into the alien stuff.
I used to lean to like, oh, no, I want it to be alien.
Yeah, same.
So, more, you know?
And like, ooh.
Yeah.
You know,
fuck.
ooh.
Are they here?
But another thing that just delegitimizes that for me is, like we've said it before, like, if you're going to have fucking multiple boosters to go to Thailand, like, can you get on? Like, I'm thinking of this other earthly as a human perspective. So they could be super ignorant in this situation.
Yeah.
But if I've got to be injected with boosters and shots to go overseas, like how the fuck are you?
Because just the germs on different soil,
and the people have different, you know, like bacteria or immune systems and shit.
all that shit.
So you're like,
just that's gonna affect you.
You know what I mean? Like you're mingling with intergalactic planetary. Another dimension. So like fucking, and you come back and you have like no adverse.
Not even an infection.
Not an infection.
You ain't got a rash.
Not a rash.
You ain't got a rash, man.
Not a pimple. No blemish. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just too much for me.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
I can't. That just fucks it for me, man.
Yeah.
That's a huge hole, gaping hole for me in all of these stories.
Yeah.
All of these abductee stories. It's like,
There's no sort of weird infection things going on.
come on, man.
That we're like, we don't know what the fuck
But
this
then,
is.
you know, maybe that is some alien shit.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. That is a good way to look at it too.
Everything's so fucking sterile and they've got to, like, they don't have bacteria.
Yeah.
It doesn't exist to them.
Maybe they run like a fucking some sort of alien UV light over you. That
You know, maybe that's what the beam
Destroys-
does.
yeah.
The beam of light fucking cleanses you first.
and then shoot you back 20 feet.
And then, you know, because that was all the impurities
Yeah.
shooting you back. And
Yeah.
then fucking, you know, they fucking give you a shot on there so you don't get fucking tinnier and
Yeah. yeah.
then they fucking
Essential.
send you back with something in your ass.
Yeah. Don't got tinnier though. So thanks, guys. Yeah.
I don't know. Does that, like, do
Yeah.
you ever think of that? Like, how come these cunts don't even have a rash or a? Shouldn't they be able
I do
to
think of that
Shouldn't
now.
they be able to be tested for something, some anomaly?
Yeah.
Like
something.
bro. You've got something on you that's. You got something we've never seen this before.
Yeah, you got something on you.
You've got an infection we've never seen.
Yeah. Yeah, you'd think. I don't. Yeah.
I just don't
Or
understand.
radiation. Or
Yeah, like,
I don't know
yeah,
how. I don't know how.
something.
I don't know how space lights work, but maybe some radiation. I don't
What? You don't know.
Do you actually not know?
You don't fucking know. Nah, look.
Have
wait,
you
come-
seen Encounters of the Third
Take this
Kind?
motherfucker's pinky
Take
finger,
it,
dude.
take it, man.
He's-
Take his.
He wants his ring finger.
Yeah, take it. This guy's a dumb fuck.
He's got it stuck in his ring, man.
Dumbass motherfucker. Have you ever seen Encounters of the Third Kind?
I don't know. You'll have to jog me memory.
Because I haven't seen it, but it's like I think it's Steven Spielberg. It's an older alien movie. And it's like
yes, I have.
there's a whole bunch of little fucking grey dudes come out the ship. I think
Yeah, I've seen it, man.
I've heard people say it's like a good one for an old alien.
It is for an old one.
Yeah, all right.
It's okay.
It's all right.
Apparently,
Bit dated.
Yeah, I've seen like I've seen some docos where like, oh man, that's based off real shit, man.
Real shit, dude.
Yeah, I can't remember what I've seen. That.
Based off real shit.
Bruh. Okay.
All right.
Why don't they just release the real shit?
Yeah.
Fucking,
What's going on here?
why
man?
do I gotta go see it at the cinema and pay $20 for the fuck?
Why am I paying
Why can't I
Steven
just go on
Spielberg?
Wiki and fucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, where's the article? man?
What the fuck does this?
Yeah, nothing.
I don't get it, but you know, maybe that's because we're a retarded species. I don't know, man.
Could be. It's a heavy plausibility, dude.
Could be.
Occam's razor sounds like the most simple solution, to be honest.
But in that movie, I do like the way they communicate it because it's with lights and noise,
Okay.
like tunes, tones,
all right.
which I almost think is more.
Oh, yes, I know what you're saying. I think I've seen that scene.
Yeah, that's how they
When
communicate.
they shine
it.
the lights. I think, yeah.
Boo-doo. To me, like this, okay, man, this another one could hate on me. Come take my pinky finger.
Hey, take it.
I think like vibrations, right, and sounds are this is super ignorant.
Hey, let's go, bro. I'm ready.
Are more what's the word? Now I fucking fuck my word. I think they're more of a universal language than
Yep.
mathematics
Okay, yes, yep, yeah. I agree.
to me.
Well, I think they're one in the same. I think like vibration is. I think it's all. I just think they're heavily linked. I
Yep.
think that is they're very connected. But I agree. Like like vibration, or are you talking about music or just vibration? What are we going off or fucking?
All of it.
What the fuck? We're just going
We'll
off.
go vibration.
Yeah. Frequencies. or whatever and
Frequencies.
shit.
Yeah.
Because like, is everything just fucking frequencies and
Like vibrating,
vibrations? Because
yeah.
you know they say like atoms are just vibrating at like some crazy fucking.
Just the science, bro.
They're just oscillating at some intense speed, you know? And like it's crazy when you learn that most atoms are like on a subatomic level mostly just space. Like just empty space. And they're like everything around you is mostly empty space. Most things aren't even dense. You can touch them, but it's like scientifically for some reason there's no reason you shouldn't be able to walk through a wall if everything is just empty space, if you know what I'm saying. Why
Yeah.
can't my atoms just pass through some other atoms?
Yeah.
I don't know what that has to do with anything.
Sick.
What was the original question you asked?
I said that I think that vibrations and shit is more of a universal language than mathematics.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I agree. I reckon vibration is. I reckon that's what the universe is. Is that sort of shit. Everything just is that. All sound is that. I reckon like if you could, because you know how like you can play a certain frequency next to a glass and it'll shatter.
Yes.
It's like you're meeting the same frequency that glass is like created with, like resonates at. If you can meet the same frequency that something resonates at, it'll basically fucking destroy that object, which leads me to believe if you have a certain frequency, it'd like almost create that fucking object.
Yeah.
Like, have you seen where they put like foam or like those weird paints or some shit on top of like a speaker and start playing
or sand.
it? Yeah, and it makes all these weird formations. And like, if I let my imagination go wild, I'm like, man, that seems to me like if you believe in like Big Bang or whatever, something like sort of exploding or being created out of frequencies, if you could time lapse it and like watch that foam that does like its craziness on the speaker, it almost looks like it's forming mountains and terrains. Like I'm like, man, if you could time lapse the Earth of how it was created, I swear to God, it would look like. You know how you could do time lapse of like the ocean going in and out really fast, or like the sun rising. If you could do that for the Earth being created, I reckon it would look like one of those foam things or paint things that you put on top of a speaker when it's like just vibrating, and you know how it's just like bouncing and formulating all these little peaks and valleys everywhere. I'm like, that almost seems like how the Earth would be created on like an extremely fast scale. You know what I'm saying? Like an extremely slow version of that would be like everything's just formed through frequencies. If everything can be just destroyed through frequencies.
And I also think, have you seen the ones where they do the same what you were saying, but they do it with sand and they lay it on a plate?
I think it's called cymactics or something like that.
And it like a B sharp will make a particular pattern.
Yes.
And it's like, and then I've seen some shit like on some ancient.
And they're always really trippy what's the fucking word for like shapes and shit? Fuck, I keep wanting to say geological, and that's just not the word.
That's not it, man.
Is it geologic? No, it's not.
It's a horse shit.
Geographical. What? Geometry. Fuck, geometrical.
Geometrical.
Dude, let's just go with that because I'm not getting any closer, man. They're all very geometrical.
Yes.
They're like shapes with sides and points and shit.
But they're consistent too.
Yes.
Like it'll form that geometrical.
A certain frequency will always create a certain shape.
Certain pattern. Like a snowflake.
A certain pattern, yes.
And I reckon that's universal.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I think so.
But then that could be super ignorant because it could be forming that pattern because of our level of gravity, and it might make, if you alter the fucking atmosphere.
Whatever gases are in the atmosphere.
You know, it could alter it, but I'm going to go with, I think it's universal.
Yeah, gamma rays.
I've seen some shit, you know, like you would.
No, but just like breathe. That is some crazy shit,
bro.
The cymactics, that is just insane.
It's hell interesting. Have you seen like
And then you look at some of the shapes it creates are like sort of the same of like how the flowers get created through like the phi ratio.
Yeah, bro.
And it's like everything has like this insane level of like maths behind
intricacy on it,
yeah,
man.
It's like this frequency. It's all numbers, man.
Everything's
it's just
equidistant.
Yeah, dude, it's
perfect.
crazy. That's why I think the frequency and math are just, they're one and the same.
Yeah.
They're like, because frequency, I guess, you could represent it with numbers.
I would say someone would be able to.
Yeah.
Have you seen though, man, with them shapes? I seen there was like some fucking archaeological, like some real old like monasteries and churches and shit.
Yeah.
From like hundreds of years old.
Yeah.
And for ages they had like along the roof and periodically through the church and the building, they would have like these fucking pattern sequences, but it would be mixed in with like a gargoyle next to it and shit like that. So people always thought these patterns were just art, right? Some that are human. And then these fucking archaeologists realized that, man, that's a fucking B minor. That is and then they're like, wow, there's a fucking, and then they started playing the fucking, and it was like a hidden fucking
like a symphony.
Yeah, man. I was like,
wow,
is that like, because you know how you said, so you can play like a certain frequency and it can destroy shit. I reckon there's shit that can heal shit.
Yes, dude, 100%.
I reckon
think
that's
so.
like
I agree.
I reckon that's like the future of medicine
Yes, yeah.
almost. Like I reckon in a few hundred years, that's how you'll create like cancer and that. Will
Yeah,
be,
they won't have-
It won't be through a medicine.
The only machines that'll be in there will be like you probably have like some heart rate things like
Yep.
that, so you can still get like that sort of stuff. But
I reckon it's gonna be that type.
I reckon motherfuckers will just be going.
I reckon that's the future, man. I reckon.
You have a group of bold dudes humming at your fucking bedhead, and you'll be
Yeah,
like,
I reckon
"Shit, I feel pretty
it
good."
sounds crazy to people now, but I reckon they'll have machines where they like resonate.
Take them into the B minor room.
Yeah, take them into the B minor. Oh, you got cancer?
Yeah.
Which sort?
Oh, that's D flat.
That's D flat. Take him into D flat, man. Oh, he's a bit of a fucking moron too. Quickly put him in D
Yeah,
minor,
put him
man.
over there. That'll up him.
We'll fucking
That'll up that up. Yeah.
we'll lobotomize him with a D minor.
Yeah. Yeah. I
crazy,
reckon, I've
though.
seen some videos, and I don't know how true they are. There's one
right.
distinctively
Fact.
that always stuck in my head of I'm not sure if it's in China or it's in an Asian destination of like a hospital where that's what they're doing.
Chinatown, Adelaide.
I think that could be right, bro.
Hey.
Take the finger.
Hey. Amazing dumplings, man. What else they doing there?
But and they're filming. They're showing like a screen, and like the person's having like I guess like an ultrasound or whatever you do to like look at the fucking tumor on the inside,
yeah,
sort of
yeah,
thing.
that'd
So
be
it's
an
like
ultrasound.
up on the fucking screen, and then there's all these people around the bed basically humming.
Okay.
Like there's all these like they're getting these certain frequencies, and I have no idea how the validity of this video, but you physically watch the tumor like shrink on the video. And it's like some pretty old school video. Like it looks like VHS type video. Like it looks like something that wasn't constructed today. But it's just wild. And that was in a documentary that had like proper people talking in it.
Proper.
Like actual proper motherfuckers, man. Like not poorly formulated people.
Fucking real people.
A guy named Bruce. He's a proper motherfucker, man.
Yeah, fucking clipboard.
He had a clipboard and everything. He had like a little beard. He had one of them fucking stethoscope things around his neck, man. Like one of those things that measures your heartbeat. So I knew he was legit, bro. I knew he was legit. I knew he didn't get that from a costume shop. That's not a generic prop, bro.
It's not a fucking prop,
That is not a generic prop.
isn't it?
Nah. Sometimes you have like a light on your head, man, but you don't have a stethoscope. It's called a stethoscope. Is that what it's called? The heart thing where they put the thing in the ear.
I don't know, man.
I've always wondered, I'm even just like, how the fuck does that work? Who figured that out? If we put the metal on there in a tube, you're like, I can just hear this dude's heartbeat, man. I want to know how someone figured that out.
Couldn't you just put your fucking ear to their chest, man?
Just put your hand in his neck.
How weak is your fucking heartbeat that I need
I need some metal.
earplugs,
dude.
You know, like,
Hey, shut the fuck up. I can't hear it.
Hey!
Hey, shh. Take a deep breath.
You got a weak fucking heart, dog.
Hey, pussy, is there anything in here, man? 10-man motherfucker, dude.
Oh, fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you, man. I spent so much time and effort with fucking UFOs.
Yeah.
Just to come full circle to think, you know what? I think it's fucking coming from here, man.
yeah, I think so too.
And do you know what is so fucking bananas about the whole... If you argue with people about it, for some reason that is more illogical.
Yeah,
Have you ever noticed?
That is pretty wild.
It's more logical to to a lot of people that this thing's coming from another fucking galaxy.
And you're like, wait, what?
Than it to be coming from here and it just be some sort of fucking high-tech secret fucking top secret shit.
Why
Isn't that more...
Why is that, I wonder?
don't...
Because
Is
like,
that media, movies?
Yeah, because that happens with a certain types of things where it's like the more bizarre and out there concept
is more plausible.
Seems to be more highly
accepted.
Plausible is the good word. Yeah. Accepted too. When you think exactly like what you just said, you know, aliens coming out. We're like, it seems pretty. I don't know, man. It seems pretty possible. You seen how many
Could be
stars?
us.
You seen how many stars are out there? Definitely, it could be aliens, bro. It could be aliens, man. We don't got much footage of space, but you know, it could be aliens.
And then you say second breath, Could it not be us? Like, don't be such. That's a fucking.
that's-
You're crazy.
Humans don't have that capability,
Crazy,
dude.
bro.
We don't have anything on that planet like this, dude. This shit's insane. Are you an idiot?
Are you an idiot?
Are we taking the finger? Fucking.
You conspiracy theorist.
Because I even think of like, even when you talk about Big Bang versus God.
Oh, bro.
And people are like, God, no fucking way there's a dude in the bloody cloud. He's got a beard. He wears what? Fucking ridiculous, mate. But we did come out of an infinitesimally small fucking dot that's smaller than a pin of a head.
That exploded
It all
for no
exploded
reason.
out of like a nothing for no fucking reason. Came to fucking ridiculous
Nothing
places.
exploded.
It's still going. We don't know where it's all fucking coming from. And but that's clearly what happened, mate. You're like, way more plausible, dude. Way more plausible. There's plenty of evidence of that happening again and before, and like, what does that even mean, dude?
Dude.
I don't know.
Are you just regurgitating shit? You sure you're not just you're not a parrot?
Yeah.
And you've just been taught some words?
You sure?
You sure, man? Like, you sure that's the most plausible? Fucking. Want a cracker?
Big Bang. Big Bang.
But it's weird, isn't it?
Yeah,
It is why do we do that? Like, why do we think...
It's just certain things like where it's like, that's not possible.
And it's
And
like...
we're like, that is possible.
Right, that's 100% possible.
We came from the apes. And you're like, that's possible.
Bruh.
I don't know, man.
I don't know, dude.
I don't know. All three of those sound fucking stupid.
Yeah, they are equally retarded.
Equally as retarded.
All of them.
It was obviously the Anunnaki. Like, that was plausible, okay? That was plausible.
Obviously, Atlantis had some fucking...
Clearly.
You know? You don't
Dude.
know, bro?
Have you even looked into Antarctica, bro? Do you know what's happening down there
Oh, bro.
right now, dude? Antarctica is a trippy motherfucking place,
Right.
dude. I'm telling you, there's something going on
Right.
there, dude.
You know what is trippy about Antarctica, though? I will put this out there. Is the treaty. I do find that odd.
That's bizarre. That's something I was going to say when we were talking about, when we had Sean in here. When you were saying, what's the only thing everyone's agreed on?
Ah, yeah.
That was the only other
That's
thing
the
I was
only
going to
other
mention,
thing.
and I
Yep.
forgot to. But yeah,
Yep.
that is trippy to me.
It's odd.
Odd.
Unusual. And it's not the norm.
It's bizarre.
That's not the... For us, that's not the norm.
It goes against the logic of how every other
Of colonisation,
system works.
how colonisation
how the planet operates.
works.
Yeah, like just how individual nations operate. It just goes against
There
that.
is no land
Yeah.
that just belongs to everyone.
Because everyone's just like, yeah, we agree. I'm like, wait, what?
It's fucking odd, isn't it?
Do you you agree?
That there is highly suspicious to
Yeah.
me. Just that fact.
It is weird.
That's what makes it suspicious to
Yeah.
me.
And like, I also think like, obviously it's pretty treacherous terrain over there, but there'd be spaces you could set up camps, and there are people who have set up camps over there because you can go and work over there. But like how if we'd been on the moon, we would have colonized that thing. You don't think there'd be constant trips to fucking Antarctica to like look at penguins all the time?
Yes, I do.
I think that would be a very common thing.
I think
People are like, we want to go see the emperor penguins that are like, do you know how big those fucking things are?
they're massive, dude.
Like,
They're big as us.
they're literally fucking huge.
They're
bro.
like Danny DeVito, bro.
They literally are.
Fucking
bro.
dude. He's a penguin.
He is, dude.
He's a penguin-looking motherfucker.
And literally plays the fucking penguin, man. Fucking-
Yeah, man. Right, easy E.
yeah.
Penguin.
He's a penguin-looking motherfucker.
Dude, I agree with you. Also,
Because that's trippy, man. Like, when I first saw how big they were, that was in, like, maybe the Melbourne Aquarium or something like that. I can't remember where I seen
yeah, that's why
fucking
killer
penguins
whales eat them, because they're
first
fucking
time.
a substantial
It's a fucking meal, dude.
It's a meal. You
It's
could
a
live
meal.
off them.
I could.
I don't know.
For sure.
It tastes like shit.
I'm
but
just saying how much protein's
I'm
in
not
one of
gonna say
those,
you
man.
enjoy it, but
That's a few calories.
you're going to get calories. They got a lot of fat on them,
You're
man.
going to get some calories, man. That good
That
fat.
blubber fat.
You boil one of those bitches up.
Bruh.
That's nice.
I do.
Yeah, swim around in that pot quick.
Dude, it's like a fishy chicken.
yeah, weird how that works. That's weird. Yeah, but those things are big. So, like, if people could just go over and see those, like, take a picture next to a fucking something that comes up to you nearly to your shoulder.
And have you seen the bits of Antarctica you're allowed to explore? Basically, it's all off limits. You're allowed to go to this one little point lookout, and you're not allowed to stray. And
Venture
it's
off.
guided.
Yeah.
You're not really allowed to go there and walk around by yourself.
Yes.
I also think,
Like, I can get some sense out of that. if like Antarctica is as I picture, it's just wild snow terrain.
Yeah,
It's
but like, how
bro,
come-
don't get lost.
Bro,
Don't go wandering off.
that's
Jack.
like saying motherfuckers can't like go to what's the one they're always climbing, Mount Everest.
I'm not sure. Okay, yeah.
And there's
yeah.
apparently there's dead bodies up there because they can't bring them back.
Yeah, and why would you try?
So yeah, like
Because that's like we were saying before, dude. If you're making the decision to go up there, that's now on you.
yeah, I'm not coming up.
We're not risking shit to go get you,
They
bro.
will celebrate you down here.
Yeah, well, exactly. We'll talk about you down here, how you nearly came down.
like how you should have been down here.
Dude, one of his boots rolled down. You're like,
We'll talk about, we'll celebrate how you died when you went up there, man.
but you staying the fuck up
you
there.
ain't going up there.
Nah. Greg might bring your phone back next time he passes you.
Another thing with Antarctica is I think of the moon is like is this the prime military base? Because
Yes.
where it's situated in the planet, that's a good holding point.
There's places, it's like you said, it's one of the poles, so there's things you can launch from every
It's
direction.
so equidistant from you. So
You can go every direction around you.
for-
There's land.
you know
a
what I
different
mean?
Place of land.
I just don't understand. I think
I'm not sure if that's how shit works.
yeah, man, but you know, on here it does. And like, you know, fuck, man.
It does.
Look, dude, we're such a militarized fucking planet
Species.
species
Yeah.
for some reason that there would have been a war over that bit of turf.
Yeah, you'd think. An ice war.
You know, how is it that all these people that don't get along agree on this fucking thing?
Yeah, it's weird. And what are we doing over there?
Don't know.
Because
Some science shit, man.
some science shit, I guess. But like, how much science shit is there to learn at the North Pole?
Well-
It's some ice.
Well, what I've seen is one part of
Like,
it.
isn't there more to learn on the moon or in the ocean than on the fucking
Well-
one of the poles?
Well, here's the devil's advocate for that. Is
Yeah,
that
yeah. 'Cause
that
I just generally don't know. What do you learn there?
well, because this is what I've seen. Like, this is one aspect I think them could, you know, that does I could see.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
yep, that's
That
what
merits-
you're doing.
yeah, okay, yeah,
all right,
go-
yeah, all right, cool.
go look it up.
You're doing fine, eh? Is that because it's been under ice for so long and it never used to be?
Yeah.
There's like potentially undiscovered species and also because of how long it's been covered in ice. I think if they can find like some type of civilization type shit on there, then that predates certain things that we currently know.
Yeah.
So it's like,
And that's what the governments are looking for.
well, that's that's some shit I've seen. Like they're
just
they're
seems like-
carbon dating a lot of shit because
Yeah.
apparently there's
Seems-
like apparently
Just seems bizarre to me.
It
Because you
does.
know how, like, when you got dudes like Graham, anyone who says anything outside of the norm, all those dudes who do the research, fund the things, they're willing to shut down anything that's predates fucking, you know, whatever isn't in their history books.
Yep.
And then to think every fucking, you know, group of countries or you know, land masses or whatever is going to come together and be like, yeah, cool, let's find out the dating of things in ice. It's just fucking crazy to me. No one gives a fuck how old the temples in Peru are or all the shit that's
Yeah.
in the fucking rainforest under all that.
figure
And
out
it's
how
like,
they built the pyramids first.
yeah,
please.
you know, but then every nation's going to come together to be like, we need a date. What's under this ice?
need to know
I'm
what's
like,
under the
I don't
ice.
know. That's just
under the
suck. That's fucking
But you
weird.
know what even adds more weirdness to it is like the shit that predates the cunts who are there now is the Admiral Byrd shit.
Yeah,
like
that's
the
wild.
expedition he took there. That was in the day.
Well, he did say there were untapped resources.
Yes, in the day that was a huge feat, man, and a lot of resources went into that.
And he said, he's like, this is the place. This is where everyone's going to be because there's untapped resources here.
And even in his interview, one of his interviews, he specifically says, it's the one thing that made me think it is like, he goes, in this day and age of colonization or whether I can't totally fucking quote
Yeah.
this guy, but the synopsis of his thing was, in this day and age, and that's in his day and age, when everything's
When like
conquered,
it's like when tellies were black and white and shit.
he says he finds it highly unusual and extremely interesting that because Antarctica's fucking huge.
Yes.
It's a big bit of land, man.
Oh fuck yeah!
And he says that it's just weird that there's this untapped, undiscovered, uncharted bit of land on the planet still.
Yeah.
And fucking that no one owns it and all this shit. And I was like, man, that is crazy.
yeah, you think
that's crazy.
even just like
That's crazy.
a country would have claimed it,
Yes.
even if you can't go there. They're like,
Yeah.
oh, that's ours, though.
Like, why wasn't it?
Like that sounds like some American type shit.
Yeah.
We own that.
Yeah, bro.
We don't do shit on it.
100%. We don't do shit
That's
on
ours.
it.
No one
we,
else can go
We
on
put a flag there. It's
Yeah.
ours.
But you can go. I seen recently 6 months work over in Antarctica, 90 grand.
You can jam that up your ass, man.
Yeah, but
Freezing cold and massive.
it starts to make me think. What are we doing there? What are we fucking doing there? You know, how much fucking scientific research do you get from the ice?
Yeah, I don't know. Man.
It's wild to me. I don't know.
Maybe there is just some crazy shit under the ice because you know how
I think there's got to be something there for everyone to be putting in like these sort of resources and paying people $90,000 just to come over and basically stock shelves for people.
Yeah, and why is it so protected?
It's just weird.
Like you can't, you can't just sail a
Why
boat.
is there so much money going into it?
We can't. Doesn't matter how rich you are. I can't get on a yacht, sail there, get off, and walk around. You need permits and all sorts of shit, which is crazy.
Fuck, it'd be a big yacht ride too.
Be a big yacht ride, man. But have you heard the story?
We got heaters on this bitch.
You heard the ones with like Admiral Byrd, where like they say in some of his reports, like there was bits that weren't under ice.
Yeah, like he said he went past ice,
and he's like,
when you get past the ice,
yeah, and he was talking about like
green.
What's the like mammoths and shit?
I don't remember him saying mammoths, but I remember him saying like green, like forestry.
Yeah, he said something about mammoths.
That's
I know
wild.
there was something about mammoths said.
Yeah.
I don't know if they were dead,
Did they
frozen.
land?
I don't know.
Over there? Well, I guess if it's just fucking forest.
Remember he come
If
back
it's forestry, you can't land.
like heaps of
I guess.
people
Where the fuck do you
died
land?
and they come back like sort of smashed.
Well, Admiral Byrd, same expedition where they it's possible they went into the center of the earth. Is that the same one?
I think so.
Is that the same?
It could be.
Because that's some crazy shit.
And how were the Nazis?
Yes.
They set up. There's bases that they set up there long. Like this is mainstream shit. Like it's fact because there's there's a coast on Antarctica. You know they've named the whole thing, but it's broken up into sections. And one part of the coast is some German word because that's where the Germans fucking landed and did there was settlements there.
Well, Hitler was a trippy man.
He was into all that esoteric shit,
he
man.
was into some weird shit.
He sent expeditions into Egypt.
Dude was literally trying to find the Holy Grail.
Yeah, man. And the Ark of the Covenant. He was like obsessed with it.
They're like, fucking Indiana Jones, pretty accurate. You know, that dude was legitimately looking for that shit. Like you said, he was a weird motherfucker, believed occult stuff. He's like, oh, no, like Atlantis is real.
Have you seen the witches he had? The esoteric witches. I'll have to send that to you where they did it.
Definitely
He funded this they were basically seances and he put like big money into it and he had these women, it was like the women are called something too. They got some real cool name. It's like they're like oracle witch type.
Yeah, right.
And he put heaps of money into their fucking shit, man.
Trippy, man. Trippy.
See on that one I sent you last night? Did you watch that fucking
Yes, I did.
8 minutes?
Yes.
See how they
I just forgot to reply. Sorry, bro.
Right? See how they said at the end, like, and this is what I've been spouting for ages about fear.
Yes.
How they say, how did the Nazis get all them people, the whole country on board? And it was just through fear, man.
Yeah.
You know, they scared them with shit.
Yeah, 100%. You know,
powerful thing, man.
You haven't seen the show, but you'd know the girl. You know that Gina Carano or whatever her name is. I think she was in the UFC.
Oh, yeah. She was in The Mandalorian.
Yeah, she's in The Mandalorian.
She got hated on for some fucking
But she got
tweet.
fired from Disney. Yeah, because her tweet said some shit basically like what you just said. It said, and apparently like it was a factual tweet or whatever, but the tweet was saying that in those times, it wasn't the Nazis who had to come out and persecute everyone. It was their neighbors who believed in that ideology, who would like point those people out and basically have them like lynched on the fucking street sort of shit. Just talking about how, with fear, you can get people to do fucking anything you want.
Yeah.
And that's in any type of society. That's in, like, you know, a dictatorship, a fucking democracy.
All of it.
Yeah. A communist fucking regime.
Any regime.
Anything.
Yeah.
That can work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a human being on the planet void of fear. Right?
100%. No, that's just such a natural human emotion.
And people go, oh, but look, this cunt's crazy and he does all this. He's not scared. Like, they'll point out a Bear Grylls or something. And it's like, yeah, he's not scared of that stuff. But that's not saying he could be terrified of being broke. He could be terrified of Germ. He could be probably not germ. He could be terrified of some
anything.
total generic shit. But I guarantee he's terrified of something.
Yeah, he could be like,
You're terrified of something. Yeah. I'm terrified of something. There's something that we're all scared of.
Yeah,
it's not the same thing.
100%. He could be like, I don't like flying. I'm never getting in a plane in my life.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fucking, there's something he's scared of.
Yeah. 100%. Everyone has that, and that's
everyone. I don't think there's a person void of it.
Nah. Even Indiana Jones was scared of snakes, man.
I think that's a fundamentally human thing.
Yeah.
Like that, it's unescapable.
You have to have it.
It's to make you human.
Yeah.
It's unescapable.
Even if you're one of those like sociopath people who don't feel like
empathy and shit.
Yes.
Yeah, they're scared of something. They're scared of having no friends.
Yeah, they're like, I don't want my mum in here.
I'm scared of people not liking me. So
yeah,
it'll be something stupid.
Yeah.
Something.
Don't leave me here alone.
Scared of my dad.
Yeah, exactly. There's something, bruh.
What's something, man?
It's something, bruh.
Something, bruh.
Hey, something, bruh. I'm scared of spoons, man. I think that's a real phobia. Some people are scared of gravity. You ever heard that? I can't remember what it's called, but
how do you even?
You can't operate day to day. I'm assuming.
How does that even come about?
I don't know.
And how they? Because gravity's so elusive in the way it's really hard. You can almost not even really measure it or describe it or even define it properly. It's really hard to be scientifical with it with something you can't see, touch, smell.
Hey, and that scares me.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay.
No, I don't know.
Well, what I don't understand what the part of they're scared of.
I don't know if they think they're going to be crushed by it. I'm not sure.
See, here's the thing. I can make it.
Just how I'm sure you know how people are scared of spiders. I'm sure some people are scared for different reasons. Maybe I'm not sure what percentage of the population is scared of fucking
gravity.
Yeah,
I don't know.
But
I'm scared of big pussies, man.
Maybe freak me the fuck out, man. Freak me out.
You're the ones with the big lips, man.
Those real meaty fucking
hamburgers, man. I'm scared of fucking hamburgers.
It's a bologna sandwich, son.
It's a fucking burger.
I didn't order a turkey sub, dog. You want that fresh or toasted? What were we just saying there?
I know.
I can't remember either, man. Fucking hell, dog.
I don't know anymore. How many of these we done now?
Shit, son. I don't know, dog. Enough, man. Enough.
I don't know. I was going to come out with some weird shit, but we've been going for a while, so what is the time, man?
Yeah, right.
It should be out there, time.
It should be out there,
I
time,
need a fucking
dog.
shiggy
Hit me with some weird shit next time.
Yeah, man.
Well, then we'll chop that thing off.
I want to know out there, man. Give us a... I was going to say, give us a thumbs up if you do, and give us a thumbs... But don't do that.
Don't do that. Give us a thumbs up if you do, or a thumbs up if you don't.
Yes. Oi, heads I win, tails you lose type shit.
Yeah, we're playing the two-faced game.
I want to know, what do you think, man?
Yeah, leave some comments.
What's more plausible? We'll nail it down. So we'll try and do this each fucking episode, right?
Yeah.
We'll try and narrow something down, a point.
Yeah.
What do you think's more plausible? Aliens coming and taking motherfuckers out of their bed and sticking shit up their ass, or... It's coming from here. It's some secret secret military operations.
Yeah. It's some Men in Black shit.
I lean to that. Where do you lean to?
I lean way towards that.
I meant them.
Yeah.
I don't want to fucking care what you
Take
think.
my finger, dog. Take my finger.
No.
You're like, we did the podcast and I know what you think now. I was posing it to the other people.
Yeah, let us know.
Yeah, comment that shit.
What do you think, man?
Yeah. And if you've got a legit...
Just write aliens or us.
Yeah. But if you know of a legit story that's like, this is pretty compelling, email that shit in.
You've had something up your ass, man?
Yeah, to the poorly formulated email account.
That's where
That's the one. It's just poorlyformulated@gmail.com.
Yes. He said it, man.
I'm pretty sure.
That's... He made the motherfucker.
Hey, man. No one's emailed you. I don't check it.
Still coming down from my heroic days.
Yeah, dude. Come on, bro.
I like your style, dude.
Hey, thanks, bro.
So let us know, man.
Yeah.
Let us know what you think, man.
But just so you know, I lean more towards
Okay. I think I should clarify. So do I.
Okay, cool.
I'm with you.
We don't want to persuade anyone else.
No, man.
That's where we lean.
But we think you were retarded.
Yeah, so if you want to be in the cult, you know where to lean.
You know where to lean. 33. That's how I'll end this.
Yeah. All right, boy. Fuck yeah. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We appreciate it.
See you later, man.
See ya. Bang, bang.
Bang, bang.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.